friends, welcome back. I'm Christine of Side Street Market and we have a haul video and I got a ton of goodies at the flea market. So we are doing a table haul because I had to spread it onto 3 tables for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get started in this corner, and you will have seen the shop with me earlier this week, and I'm gonna try to walk it through the way I purchased them. So the first place we stopped was one of our favorite little husband and wife teams, and I got all of these for $15. It's all glass art. So we got this cool blue paperweight. It's got a nice smooth bottom. This cute little yellow guy. This little dolphin, which is probably more a contemporary piece. And then these 2 koalas that I thought were really neat because they've got the applied noses. They're heavy though, no damage, all applied. And even this one's got a little applied nose. From there, we worked our way to Joe's booth, and Joe had a dollar table. And so, of course, I ran. You guys probably saw me run and grab this for my collection. I've never seen this color orange Aladdin thermos. So that is going to stay with me for $1 with my Halloween decor. And then I thought I recognized these, and these are some of the Pendleton rabbits. So I'm gonna have to look them up because this one does have a little damage right there. And that may be why they're on the dollar table, because Joe usually knows his stuff. This one has some wear right there. So we'll have to see how those do. Then we move down the line to the box people that are usually on the side. And there weren't a lot of people, but there was a nice older couple. And I bought these. Now, I've not tried these before. I've bought and sold the ceramic ones. I figure Thanksgiving's around the corner. Fall decor, $2 a quarter each. I could do that. This I bought for my business. This is $10. And I was like, oh, it's like a marble slab. It'll be pretty as a turntable for jewelry. Well, duh, the lady told me, oh, it's a cheese board. It stays cold so your cheese doesn't melt when you're serving it. And I'm like, well, that's genius because I've never heard of that. I completely skipped, guys. We got this at Joe's booth with those. I paid $15 for this. We'll see how it does. It is Santa's Marching Band, Mr. Christmas. It does all work, but I have to detangle it. It got really tangled in the box. So we're gonna have to work on that. But he did have it playing. And last year I had found a Disney one that sold for $25 for me as parts. So I'm gonna go ahead and look this one up. And if it's not worth a lot, I may keep it for me and put it on my mantle. Then we went down the line and I spotted these at one of the tables. And do you guys recognize what this is? This caught my eye immediately because I recognized the butterflies. It is Hull Pottery. Hull B7, Hull USA. So that is Hull Pottery. And then this had a fun mid-century speckled pottery look. This is probably more of a studio piece here. So I asked the lady what she wanted, and she did 2 for $10, $5 each. I thought that was really good. And she's like, I'm glad you bought this one because I was thinking of spray painting it. I was like, no, you can't spray paint the vintage. So then we moved on down the line to this table, which you may have seen some of. I got all of this for $50. So the 2 big perfumes were 10 each, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 5, 5, 5, 10, 20, yeah, 30. So basically all of these were 5, but you know, I'm gonna take the 50 and divide it by 7, and then my comps will come down a little bit. So I thought that was pretty good. So we'll take a look. I picked up this one because it's a beautiful kind of pewter with the butterfly pressed flower box. Hello. And guys, if I'm wheezing a bit, I'm having really bad allergies. That's another reason I'm not showing myself today. But I wanted to show you this haul and all these fun items. Then I picked this up because this was beautiful slag glass. Again, it's mirrored. Hello. And it does not have any cracks or damage. Normally I find these and it's got this beautiful felt. So that $10 one, I don't know, it could be 40 to 50, guys. It could pay for everything. Now this, I've learned from my friend Kim on my vintage. I think this is that Florentine Italian. It's got the gold. It does have some age. but this is a fun one. People like these. That'll sell well. This is a Hobby Lobby piece. I figured Christmas is coming up. It is a Rubik's Cube, and the lid does come off. It's just a storage box. I figured that's something fun. Throw that on eBay. And then we get into these. Now, I don't know what I have here, guys. I have to look these up. But there's this really pretty pressed glass. This one might actually be crystal. You see the light? I think this one's actually crystal. Because it's got, I'm seeing rainbow in the corners. So that makes me think this one is crystal. Don't mind my messy house. This was just a cute little $5 one. I figure $10 to $12 are on a whatnot sale. And I can't actually tell what this one is. I don't think it's glass. Actually, it might be. It feels like a plastic. So I think this is definitely glass. It does not have the weight. And then this gaudy guy, I've got to look up because it was $10 and it actually comes in 3 pieces. So I was like, yeah, we'll give that a try. So I bought all that out, and pickings on the outside were actually slim this day. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so after we dumped all this at the car, I will show you why we had to go to the car. So we're gonna pause right here for a minute, and we're gonna come over to my island because as we were walking, there was a box of dishes and it said $25. There's 39 pieces, okay? So the lady had this box and she had a couple of pieces out, and I flipped it over and it said, Burn Santa Anita ware, I think it's Santa Anita ware, 1951. So these are all from the 1950s. And so she had this out and she had a couple of cups. There's 39 pieces. So I looked at it, and you know, like this cup she showed has a hairline. So this is no good. She had a couple of cups. So I went to walk away and the lady goes, listen, I don't want to take this home. I'll do $15 for the whole box. Sold. So that makes it about 38 cents per piece. Now, that being said, the bowls are good, the platter's good. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 of the 7 plates are good. Some have chips. Some of these have chips, some of those have chips, some of those have chips. These have hairline fractures, so I can't sell those. These have cracking, can't do those. The cups have a lot of chipping, can't do those. Because I didn't go through the whole entire box. Like this has a hairline, and there's really only 2 of them. I don't know if it makes sense to sell one. That might be in a whatnot clearance sale. So, I mean, I'll pull out what's damaged, deduct that from what I paid. But still, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, $3 for a set of dishes, listed 15 to 20. I'm gonna make my money back on just the plates. So we had to go to the car because that box was really heavy and poor John had to carry it for me. Now I forget what was wrong. Oh yeah, see this one has really extensive, I mean, I could just note that because this is really old, that there's a lot of chipping around the edge from use. And then this I'm figuring had a lid that's missing. So I don't know. And then I was really excited to get these, and then I noticed one of them, I'm sorry guys, I'm not used to filming this way. One of them had a giant, yeah, it's cracked down the whole entire side. So that's fun. Yeah, it's like the whole thing is cracked here. So that was a bit of a bummer. And these are dusty. Excuse me. Now on these guys, they're very chipped on the rim. Every single rim has, like this one, you can see it's very, very old ceramics. And I did see some listed, but you see how those are all chips. So these, I can't sell these. They're too chipped up, which is sad. So that was that. And then we'll come back over here. All right. So then we went to the car, and then we went back to the couple that's under the tree where I'd gotten all my art glass from to start with, and they had put more stuff out. So of course I saw this beauty and I'm like, hey, that would be a nightmare to ship. I should buy that. $10. Now, I'm not really sure if this actually goes with it or not, if it's the right one, but I thought it was really cool. And you know what? Hold on. So I had wanted to test if this glowed, but it doesn't. It's just very, very green. It does not glow. Okay. Then I got this from her. It was $8 each or 2 for $15. I'm starting to collect the Spice of Life for myself, and I thought this was a good small size to start with. Needs some cleanup, so I got that for $8, which I thought was fair. And then the last thing from this table I got from a gentleman was this brass unicorn for hanging your keys. That was $5. And this cow I got for $10. Now, I know I overpaid, but it's in perfect condition and actually still has the original bell. And I know my friend Michelle, when she was here visiting one of her visits, she got one for much cheaper at the market that had the bell, but I definitely want to pick that up. All right, so let me go get the other table. All right, friends, we are getting down to the end of it. So I also found these, which are amazing. They're 1940s chalkware. They do have a few bumps and bruises, but that's to be expected with chalkware. The guy who sold them to me said that they had been in his house forever, and I gotta watch because this is chipped right here. And that will snap right off. Yeah, that's already breaking. So that may have happened in transit. So I'm gonna have to be very, very careful there. Actually, that may already be broken. Let me see. Yep, that's already broken. I just noticed that. That may have happened on our way home, but we can fix that with a little crazy glue. Got those for 10. I got this for 5. It's a beautiful engraved brass bucket. I may keep this for me because it's a little heavy. And then the last table I scored. I am once again the Afghan queen. So first the lady had this for $10 hanging, which I bought for me because I love owls. Then I moseyed on down and she had a ton of Afghans. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for $25. Pretty darn good. So first up is this really, really cute Thanksgiving table. It is a cotton. I can tell it's not linen, it's a cotton. I don't know how old it is. It does have rolled edges, but they look machined. So it might be like 90s, 2000s. This, which is beautiful. I cannot wait to get this posted. Just a really, really, really cute pillow. She actually threw this in after I was walking away with everything else. So it's just a really pretty embroidered, almost like a table runner. So we'll get that listed for fall. That'll be pretty. Last but not least, guys, look at these Afghans I got. I was so excited because it's been a dry year for Afghans. I cannot wait to list these. This is not an Afghan. This is like a wool blanket, but it looks like a watermelon to me. And then this one is super soft. And this one is just so fun. So that's it, guys. That was my epic flea market haul. Now there will be a second haul from the thrift store at the flea market where I also got a ton of stuff. So it'll probably be another haul just like this so I can really spread it out and show it to you all in a reasonable amount of time. So thanks for hanging out, guys. If you liked the video, remember to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back with you all soon.